Good morning, I'm Greg from RVHaulers. Wow, it's pretty early this morning. We're located right now in Prince Rupert, Canada, and Evan, behind the camera, and myself are about to embark on part 2 of our delivery to Alaska. At about an hour ago, the ferry should have arrived here, and we're going to be going through customs and boarding the ferry to Sitka, Alaska. It's going to take us 2 days of traveling to get there, so come join us and see what this new adventure is going to be like. Let's see, which lane do we need?
We need a left one.
Alaska, left lane. Look at the frost on the cars. Well, they said be here for 5 o'clock. It's 5:02. Well, we've passed through U.S. Customs successfully. The half dozen forms that I also have to have filled out were all accepted, and there's one form that you want at the end, which is the CBP entry summary, which allows you to register the truck in the United States. That's all done, and we're moving forward into our lane to board the ferry now.
Good to go.
So we're pretty well the last on the ferry, because at every port they would have to unload us if we were in the front, so they were kind and they put us in the back. Also, of course, they need to balance the weight carefully.
Oh, they do have a big old trailer on there, Dan.
Yeah, they got it. Oh yeah.
It's a fairly large ferry. There's the big bumps.
Well, here's the map of where we're going to be heading on this voyage. So Evan will be our tour guide here with the finger, okay? So we start down here at Prince Rupert, and we kind of go south a little bit and then go north. And we're going to be going, whoa, finger's too fast, to Ketchikan, spending about 3 hours there. And we continue on north to Petersburg. And actually, one thing about this little route here, this is supposed to be the most navigation lights on the west coast on that route. And then we continue from Petersburg up and around to, there we go, I think it's pronounced Khaki. And then we're going to go further west and north through the Peril Strait. That's a good name. And around. I'm sure we're going to go slow through there. And then south to Sitka. There's our goal. So overall, show us Prince Rupert again down at the bottom. So there's Prince Rupert and
you gotta
Sitka.
add some here.
That's quite the route. So that's why we have a berth. That's why we get to sleep on the ferry. That's a long ways to go. And you can't put a pin in there.
Hello.
Hello.
How are you guys?
Almost perfect.
Almost perfect?
Just,
What is that?
just ask my wife. She'll tell you.
Yeah, I was married once. Yeah. Yes. How are you? I'm the mate on watch. I'm Jim Hildry.
Hello.
Kevin.
And this is the, you met the one mate already. Yeah. This is the other third mate, Matt.
Hi, Matt.
And the other guys are sleeping or down in the rack or whatever, and that.
Yeah, just ignore me. I don't exist.
And he's the helmsman. His name is Foster. Yeah. So I understand that beautiful truck on the Cortex is yours.
Oh, you saw that? Yes.
Yeah, you definitely saw that.
Yeah, that's what I do.
You build those? Very cool. Well, that's impressive. Like I said, I saw the truck and I was like, yeah, that's a good looking truck. That's definitely.
thanks.
I used to drive truck when I was younger. And very nice truck.
We watched, I don't know, was it you taking us through the
Wrangell Narrows last
Wrangell
night?
Narrows last night?
No, that wasn't me. No, that was the captain. He was up for that.
That was very cool.
You guys stay up at the Ford Lounge?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got up in the middle of the night and
About 12:45 today. If you're up in the Ford Lounge, we're gonna go through Peril, Neva, and Oga, and Sturgis Narrows. So it'll be 2.5 hours. So we're due at a certain point, 10 minutes after 12 today, and 30 minutes past that, we're gonna pass an island on the left. We're gonna come around it, and from that moment on, it's gonna be Sturgis Narrows all the way through. And then we'll be outside for about a half an hour, and then we'll go right back inside, weaving in and out and around islands and stuff, all the way to Sitka.
we were watching that map. It looks pretty squishy in there.
Yeah, that one's gonna
Peril Straits.
Peril Straits, and
Peril, okay.
yeah,
Yeah,
and so that one happens about
that's
12
actually starts right here.
about 12:40 today. We'll be there. So that one's pretty cool. That one's actually a pretty neat one to do. It's a little more open. Like last night, you saw the lights flashing and all that stuff. Today, you actually get to see the daylight.
This is unheard of.
So, but anyways, so
Can we ask about what you got in front of you?
yep, what I was just going to tell you. So we have 3 different radars. So we're running off a radar there, which is the main one for the mate. Tells us where we're at, which is integrated with the transit system, which is our electronic chart over here on the screen. If you take a look over here, and you take a look, I'll zoom out. There's the world in relation to where we're at. And then you zoom in, and you can tell where we've been. So we came into Cape last night, and then Petersburg is down the way. And so we were in Petersburg sometime early this morning. Wrangell last night. We came from there, and then we were in Ketchikan yesterday afternoon, and then we were in Rupert.
Yeah, that's where we got on.
Yep. So you got on Rupert. So, and then you guys fly out from Sitka.
We do.
Tomorrow.
Day after tomorrow.
Oh, so you're in Sitka for a couple days.
Couple days.
That's cool. So anyway, so Transis radar's integrated to the Transis. Tells me where to turn. Things in the area, ships, AIS targets, stuff like that. These radars over here are together with one antenna, so these are integrated together. This one has multiples of different features that I can use on it. Red line gives me my track lines if that's what I so choose to. I have another option that I can go into, which is it's called Ectus, and this gives me a full screen, and it's a chart layover. And so if you that's a chart layover of everything that I have on the chart behind me, I have on a screen here. All the navigational aids, all the lights, my track lines, cable laying areas, all that stuff. Do you have a business card or something?
I do, in the room. But
Alright.
yeah, no, there's a website and
What's the website?
RVHaulers.ca.
That's pretty impressive.
.ca.
Yeah.
Make a reality show.
Yeah, we're not nearly as crazy enough as those guys on TV. You got to have weird characters and guys that
Yeah.
swear and yell to have a reality show.
That's when you fire most of your crew and hire like some scallywags.
Artists, yeah. My Evan had a question.
Go ahead.
I forget.
The biggest waves.
Biggest
Yeah.
waves we've ever been in?
Oh yeah, that one. Yeah.
On the ferry or?
Like on the ferry.
I was in 40 plus footers in the Gulf with the Ketchikan one time outside Seward, Alaska.
Wow.
But I mean, it's definitely not the biggest we've ever been in. I mean, I've heard horror stories where the Matanuska took 9 hours to get across Queen Charlotte's before. You know, I've seen pictures of the Malaspina coming out of Millbank where the waves are so tall that the ship goes up, and then when it goes down, all it sees is water in the windows. I mean, so
Wow.
how do you judge the size of that? I mean, I'm not quite sure. The only reason I knew it was 40. Those were 40 footers is the old man told me there were 40 plus footers. So I just always said that. And you know, at 40 footers, you're darn near dead in the water. I mean, you're not going very fast.
You're looking at the crest of the wave.
Yeah, you're definitely looking at the crest of the wave. I think the worst I've been in this ship is probably 20, 25 footers across Dixon, which we came across after Prince Rupert that next
Yeah.
morning. And yeah, it's just a miserable ride. It really is. Let's bring it left to 265.
265.
Enjoy the rest of your trip.
All right.
Well, thanks, gentlemen. Thanks for the tour.
He'll take you back down.
Just gotta make sure we go down too.
This is what.
Yeah, you too. You too. Enjoy your time.
I don't think you're gonna make it with the rear tire there, Dad.
Sure. We may have to make an adjustment. How am I on the back there? We're good?
Yeah, whoa. We're good.
Jump up and down, come on. You're gonna be waving at him here in a second. Yeah, this has been good.
Running up there. Big smooch. Over that thing, there's a cab on it. All right. All right. Hey, Greg. I'm Tom. Hi, Evan.
Hello!
Hey, Evan. Oh, brother. Oh, man.
Let's take a look.
Hi, is this my truck?
This is your truck. This is Evan.
Hi, Evan. Oh, you're still filming.
We got a camera here, yeah.
Wow.
I've seen him on the road. You know, I've been around him. I've thought about a lot about him. You know, these big Volvos. I've always liked the way they look. And it, boy, I'll tell you, you did a wonderful job here, Greg.
Thank you.
This is just, it doesn't get any better as far as I'm concerned. Man, I know it's crazy. Bring it here to Sitka, and then go back on the ferry here in June and go down and find it.
You know we're allowed to do whatever we want.
Yeah, I know we are. I know. I just... yeah, there you go.
Oh, yeah.
That's something, isn't it? Amazing. It's gorgeous. I don't know what else to say.
Yeah, it's kind of overwhelming. that it's finally here.
You've been watching it for a long
Yes.
time.
Yeah, we have.
In pictures and video.
Oh,
Believe
brother.
me, we've been watching it.
Believe me.
I call you Tom's new best friend, Greg. I come home from work. Have you heard from Greg today?
His Canadian mistress.
Something like that.
Oh, I tell you.
But it's been fun. All those videos.
Yeah, that's really nice, Greg, that you kept us up on what was going on. I mean, it's just, I had no doubt, ever. But it's just, you know, here it is.
Yep.
It's something.